How's it going, guys? My name's Wilson. The NBA playoffs are right around the corner. LeBron James will miss the postseason for the first time since 2005. Kevin Durant and Steph Curry are on verge for a three-peat. While DeMarcus Cousins will finally get his first taste of the postseason, the Pelicans have continuously failed AD over and over. He'll miss the playoffs for the fifth time in his career. But other all-time greats have never missed the playoffs, not even once in their careers. Here are 10 of the greatest NBA players who never missed the postseason.
Number 10, Bob Cousy. Currently 90 years old, the 6'1" point guard was known for his flashy dribbling and unbelievable passing, was decades ahead of his time with his razzle-dazzle style, went on to build a dynasty for the Boston Celtics in the 1950s and 60s as the heart and soul of the team, played in 13 straight All-Star games, won 6 championships, led the league in assists for 8 consecutive seasons, making the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 1970, coached by the one and only Red Auerbach, had career averages of 18.4 points, 7.5 assists in 924 NBA games. Without question, Cousy's a top 10 point guard all time. His worst record came in the 54-55 season when Boston went 36-36 overall. Despite coming back 6 years after retirement as a player coach for Cincinnati, he only played 7 games for them in limited minutes. Number 9, John Stockton. Regarded as the top 5 point guard all time out of Gonzaga, the 6'1" point guard was part of that loaded 84 draft class. Despite not having the best start to his career, Stockton never finished worse than having a 500 record in any season of his career. Went 41-41 during his rookie year, made 5 Western Conference Finals appearances, is as reliable and durable as any point guard who's ever lived. His assists and steals record will likely never be broken, played every regular season game for 17 of his 19 seasons in the league, and led the NBA in assists for 9 straight seasons. Number 8, Elgin Baylor, who played 13 seasons all with the Lakers, didn't play in the 1971 postseason due to injury, and sadly retired 9 games the following year when LA finally won the championship, having the unluckiest career out of any superstar, posting an 0-8 record in the NBA Finals. Despite finishing under 500 for his first 3 seasons, there were only 8 teams back then, and 6 of them were eligible to make the postseason. Had his best overall numbers in the 62 season, averaged an absurd 38.3 points to go along with 18.6 rebounds in 48 games. Because he never won a championship, his name often gets forgotten amongst the all-time greats. Number 7, Baylor's former teammate Jerry West, who played 14 seasons all with the LA Lakers, known as Mr. Clutch, was an all-star every year of his career and led his team to 9 finals appearances, finally winning a ring in 1972. Motivated by a relentless drive to succeed, the 6'3" point guard finished with career averages of 27 points, 5.8 rebounds, 6.7 assists, along with 2.6 steals his final season, the first year where steals per game were included in the stats. Probably would have averaged around 3 steals a game. Number 6, Julius Erving. One of the most iconic players in NBA history, Dr. J revolutionized the game of basketball with his athletic plays and highlight dunks. Julius spent his first 5 professional seasons in the ABA as an innovator who was a wizard with the ball, performing feats never been seen before at the time. The 6'7" small forward was the most accomplished ABA player the league has ever seen, won 3 scoring titles, 3 MVPs, and 2 championships, played 11 seasons in the NBA after the merger, all with the Philadelphia 76ers, led Philly to at least 50 wins 9 different times, made 4 finals appearances, finally won his first and only NBA championship in 1983, also has over 30,000 combined points with the ABA and NBA put together. Number 5, Karl Malone. Teammates with Stockton for 18 seasons, the mailman constantly delivered year after year, had 17 straight seasons of averaging over 20 points a game. Only because of Michael Jordan, Malone unfortunately never won a championship, made 3 total finals appearances, was sadly hurt midway in his final season with the Lakers, wasn't 100% in the playoffs on his last legs, but the fact that Malone never finished under 500 in any of his 19 seasons is a remarkable feat. Number 4, Bill Russell. most known for his 11 titles, something that will never be surpassed in NBA history, the 5-time MVP was the ultimate teammate, was all about protecting the paint and making all the winning plays. The 2 seasons he didn't win came in 1958 and 67, where Bob Pettit of the St. Louis Hawks got revenge after losing to Russell Celtics the year before and falling to Will Chamberlain Sixers in the Eastern Division Finals. But at the end of the day, Bill Russell will always be known as the greatest champion in all of sports. Number 3, Tim Duncan. Regarded as the greatest power forward the game has ever seen, Duncan had very similar qualities to Russell and always made the guys around him better. Played under Greg Popovich every season of his career, had 5 seasons where the Spurs won over 60 games. His worst win percentage came in 2010, winning 61% of his games, finishing with 50 wins as the 7th seed. Never even had less than 50 wins in any season besides the lockout year, going 37-13, which was equivalent to 61 wins in an 82-game season. Went 50-16 in the 2012 season. That's equal to 62 wins in the full season. Duncan never even came close to missing the playoffs, was a 15-time All-Defensive Team selection, most in NBA history, and an excellent all-around leader, made plenty of sacrifices throughout his career, and a true champion. Number 2, Larry Bird. Larry Legend made his presence felt as soon as he stepped into the league, was responsible for one of the biggest turnaround seasons for the Celtics, only winning 29 games the season before Bird's arrival to winning 61 games his rookie year, referred to as the Great White Hope. Known for his amazing trash talk and confidence, Bird won 3 MVPs, had one of the best primes of any players in NBA history, led the Celtics to over 60 wins 6 different times, and was as relentless as anybody the game has ever seen, left everything on the line, having career averages of 24.3 points, 10 rebounds, 6.3 assists. The only time his team won less than 50 games happened in 1989, where he only played 6 games due to injury. The Celtics still made the postseason that year, where he couldn't play, struggled with back problems at the latter part of his career, announced his retirement on August 18, 1992 at the age of 35. Number 1, Magic Johnson. Having one of the best careers out of anybody, Johnson found immediate success in the NBA, winning a championship his rookie season, named Finals MVP a year after winning the national title with Michigan State, made 11 conference finals appearances in 13 seasons, had a remarkable comeback in the 96 season, returning for the final 32 games, made the playoffs that year, winning 53 games, the lowest amount of wins in any season Magic's played. Also led his team to 60 plus wins 6 different times, winning 5 championships and 3 MVPs, and by far the best point guard the game has ever seen. Magic has one of the most illustrious basketball resumes, having accomplished everything possibly imagined, will always be the face of Showtime, winning 74% of his games, posting a 670 to 236 overall record. Once again, Bob Cousy, John Stockton, Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, Julius Erving, Karl Malone, Bill Russell, Tim Duncan, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson are 10 of the greatest NBA players who never missed the postseason once in their playing careers. Other legends like Kareem, Jordan, and Shaq missed the postseason twice. MJ because he was with the Wizards, while James Harden and Kawhi Leonard are 2 of the best active players right now to have never missed the playoffs in any year of their career so far.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I talk NBA comparisons, amazing storylines, NBA history, and anything basketball that will interest you. If you love the NBA, subscribe for more content, more great stuff coming soon. I love all of you. See you next time.